So, WrestleMania 40 has concluded, which, in my opinion, is one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. And now, we're a year away from WrestleMania 41, which we still don't even know where it's going to be held at, which, God, please, let it not be in a cold city. We knew going out of WrestleMania 39 that the main event was going to be Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, for a sequel. So now it got me to thinking, well, what does WrestleMania 41 look like? I created a card that I think could definitely happen. I think will be dope a year from now at WrestleMania 41. Starting off with the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame will have its headliner, and I think it's definitely well-deserved, Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena. Give him his flowers. Allow him to get his appreciation at the Hall of Fame. But because of this, it sets up what he will do at WrestleMania, as he will take on Randall Keith Orton. Yes, I think we'll finally get the match that people over the past years has kind of been a buzz about. We need to finally get Randy Orton and John Cena at WrestleMania, something that we never got one-on-one. And I think you could basically tell the story that Randy Orton feels like he's the one that should be in the Hall of Fame. He's the one that had to come back after a near career-ending back injury. He's the one that's been there every single night for 20 years straight. He should be the one getting the appreciation after putting over young talent, new guys, and he's basically jealous. It feels like he was the guy back in the day, not John Cena. He was the one that terrorized John Cena every single night. If anybody deserves to be the face of the Hall of Fame, it is him. Next we get, of course, Logan Paul. We're going to get Logan Paul. It's just as much as I don't like the guy personally, he is pure entertainment. He's great for sponsors. You got to have him at WrestleMania. And if you got to have him at WrestleMania, who better to take on than the phenomenal AJ Styles? Part of the back of my mind, I was like, I feel like this match happened before, did it not? But I don't think it has. If anybody can carry Logan Paul to a great match or a solid match, as well as be able to compete with him with aerial moves, it's AJ Styles. So I think AJ Styles, Logan Paul is definitely a match that can happen and will be feasible and will be solid. Next we have LA Knight, versus the almighty Bobby Lashley. A match that we almost got 2 years prior at WrestleMania 39, but never quite got it. I think this is truly a clash of the Titans right here that I think will be a dope match for both guys. Next, we have your Women's WWE Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Yes, Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with Charlotte. Yes, Charlotte, who I don't think she's had a match at WrestleMania that was not for the championship. And I don't think she's had a match at WrestleMania to where she wasn't the champion outside of, I believe, WrestleMania 33. She has not had a match to where she wasn't the champion or in a championship match. Well, we're going to continue that tradition, but this time she is the challenger. And you tell the story that Tiffany Stratton is younger, faster, stronger, and Charlotte might have finally met her match. Does Charlotte have it anymore after a ACL injury? Does she have it anymore? Can she still go? Also, we have Becky Lynch with her husband, Seth Rollins, versus Bianca Belair and her husband, Montez Ford. Yes, I think this is much needed. I can see a scenario to where both Seth and Becky turn heel within the year of 2024. I just think both characters are kind of stale, and I think they both need a attitude adjustment. Shout out to John Cena once again. And I can definitely see them going back to their 2022 days of being cocky, arrogant, feeling like nobody can touch them. And you have Bianca and Montez who are over with the fans, even though you can make the argument that Bianca also needs to turn. I think we can pull it off just one more year. I think she had one more year. We can put it off one more year. But you can also change up Bianca's character up a little bit, make her more the Bianca from NXT, and you have Montez Ford, who finally breaks away from the Street Profits, becomes his own man. You have a rivalry between Seth and Montez, which I think could feed generations. And you continue the story of Bianca and Becky from some years prior at WrestleMania 38, a mixed tag match at WrestleMania between these 4 individuals. I think they're going to put on a show and steal the show. And speaking of stealing the show, we have our IC ladder match with your champion being It's Just Me, Uce. Day one, it's just me, Uce. Day one, yeah. Jey Uso is your Intercontinental Champion and is defending the championship in a 6-man ladder match, and input whoever you want in there. Next, we have another women's match for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Your champion, Mommy and Rhea Bloody Ripley versus ain't no big 3 bitches, big me, Jade Cargill. Yes, this is the moment to where Rhea, who part of me doesn't want her to have the championship for 2 years. I feel like maybe she should lose it sometime in 2024 and get it back by 2025. But Rhea, who's been one of the most dominant women's champion we've had in years, going up against Jade, who is an up-and-coming star who just got to the WWE not longer than a year and a half ago. And now we're going to see who is the true dominant female in the women's division. Next, we get our big meaty men slapping meat match. We get your U.S. champion in Solo Sikoa versus Bronson Reed. Yes, we get our big meaty men slapping meat match between Big Bronson Reed and Solo, who are both talented, that have been overlooked over the past 2 years, that get their proper time with, probably by this time Solo will be solo dolo, be on his own. And you'll have Bronson Reed, who's always been on his own, and you just have these guys just knock the piss out of each other at WrestleMania. That is going to be a match that I think will be must see. And now we get the proper main events that I think will happen night 1 and night 2. The main event of night 1, the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. Yes, Drew McIntyre that found a way to get his title back sometime in 2024, has re-signed with the WWE after threatening not to come back and do a CM Punk, wins the title and becomes dominant, truly dominant, even more than what Seth Rollins did a year prior. And you have a CM Punk coming back, trying to regain and reclaim his spot as the best in the world. And the only way to do that is not only main event WrestleMania for the first time in his career, but get a title that has eluded him since he's come back to the WWE. It will be a story that writes itself. These guys truly hate each other and want to win more than anything else in the world. And I think Drew versus Punk in the main event of night 1 for the World Heavyweight Championship again will feed families. You feel me? And then the semi-main event of night 2, WrestleMania 41, I think it's clear as day. It's clear as day. It is the match to determine who is the true tribal chief. We have The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I think they're going to tell the story that The Rock will declare that he is now the true tribal chief after Roman Reigns lost at WrestleMania. And now Roman, after losing everything, has to fight back to claim what is his, starting with getting back the title of being the tribal chief. And he does that by facing The Rock at WrestleMania. And then in the main event, we have your WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, who is your WWE champion, against your Royal Rumble winner in Gunther. Gunther, who at one time was the World Heavyweight Champion, but lost it in a multi-man match, now goes after the WWE Championship after winning the Royal Rumble. And now Cody Rhodes, who has dethroned Roman Reigns, now must try everything in his power to keep his title against one of the most dominant men in the history of the WWE, and Gunther. This is your main event for WrestleMania 41. I think this will be and could be the card for WrestleMania 41. But let me know what you think. What is the matches that you are looking forward to, that you hope happens a year from now, or the matches that you think the WWE will book and set up a year from now? Comment below, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things. Welcome to the High, bitch. There's Hayes Arcade, your hardcore casual fan. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.